So she leads you.
I trust you, Melba. Lead the way.
So she leads you out of the front door. Coming through the doorway, you find yourself on a cliff overlooking a vast landscape of oceans, islands, cities, and kingdoms. Everything's just vast and colourful. The possibilities stretch off in every different direction you look. There's different things going on. It's like this whole landscape of colour and excitement. The doorway you came through stands suspended in the air, hovering over what you're standing in, which is a field of golden grass.
So just one step out the door and boom, here we are.
Yeah. I mean, you can,
Oh,
if you
shit.
look back through the doorway, you can still see the house.
I get a rope.
But yeah, but now you're standing on grass that is like completely like it's not solid. It looks gold basically. But I say all around you, you're on top of this cliff, but every direction you look, there's like a castle over here or a city over there or something over there, and it's all colourful.
Okay.
And the sky is like bright colours. And there's like and like you're kind of at a peak at the moment, and there's like a stone pathway leading down the cliffs to what looks like a ship dock below.
Right, so you laughed at the rope, but I should probably tie a rope.
What's going on, Melba?
Well, we're in the dream world apparently.
She says yes. She says ever since I've arrived, ever since I moved to Kingsport, I've been coming here when I go to sleep. Says I thought I was imagining it at first, but I've met people here who have who remember things in the real world. This isn't just some fantasy. This is a real place that connects people.
So, and now you can control the entrance to it. You can go in and out as you please.
He says yeah. I mean only when I'm asleep, but yeah, I can come. I always.
So you're technically asleep right now.
Yes, so are you.
Okay, forget the rope. Okay, that makes sense.
It says, but there's someone here who seems to know you.
Oh, I wonder who that could be.
Yeah. He says, I thought you'd be a bit more excited.
Depends who it is. Because if it's that Desmond cunt,
A big galleon.
whoever he
Past.
is going to be.
You guys don't know Desmond, yeah.
I know. I'm thinking,
No.
that was out of character.
That was the end joke.
Although actually, maybe you do know Desmond. Maybe you actually now I think about it, you remember the son of a cultist leader you murdered a while back. A young boy called Desmond who
Backstory.
who seemed pretty angry at you guys, but you sort of he was sort of a young boy being indoctrinated into the cults that you were trying to sort of take apart. But nonetheless, you managed to subdue him.
Desmond.
You managed.
Bastards has the deepest lore.
So yeah, you do recall a guy called Desmond, but he's no threat. He was just a young boy.
Mm.
That was many years ago now.
You never know with the cultists.
That was many years ago now.
Behind the scenes.
Anyway, so he says, Melba says, yeah, there's a cave just beyond the docks. If I were you, I'd go check that out. I'm gonna go secure his passage.
What to the cave or
No. There's if you head down to the base of this cliff and head beyond the docks, there should be a small cave. And you probably should go check that out. While I'm gonna go sort a ship out for us.
Oh right, okay. Well, I didn't understand what you meant by passage. I thought you meant through the cave. You
no.
sort of as a boat or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are we headed?
I need to take you to the land of Seranian. It's the land that it's kind of my home now, my second home at least. I want to show it to you.
Well, I guess so. You obviously spend half your life in the real world and half your life here. Then
more here. But I mean, the thing is, time moves differently here. Time moves a lot slow. I mean, or faster here, however you look at it. We can oftentimes like spend a week here and then wake up and only a day. It's only an evening has passed.
What?
I want to make a joke, but I shouldn't. So you're pretty mature.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I said to this cave, enough messing around. Creepy thing. Yeah.
So you head down the steps and I missed a really important piece of story earlier, but never mind.
Let's flash back.
It's going to be really obvious if I flash back because it's like setting something up for later. That
Don't tell them. Don't tell them.
Flashback later.
well, it's not about that. It's about yeah, okay. Well, flashback. I'll flashback when it's relevant.
Cool. Sounds good.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. So you guys head down this pathway. It sort of curves its way around like around this cliff face you're up on the top of. Beyond the back of the docks, hidden amongst an abandoned beach, is a cave leading into the cliff. The cave is illuminated by a blue phosphorus glow. Marking and drawings are etched into the walls, many seemingly very familiar. At the back of the cave, by a blue flame campfire, sits a man in a medieval-looking cloak.
The drawings on the walls. Oh my god, we've got an invasion. Thank you.
Invasion.
It's like someone was on Kieran's camera.
We're the behind parent as well.
I'm guessing. Do I say these drawings are from the cave underneath the cemetery? Is that right?
The drawings are familiar because they seem to be depicting various like monsters and things you remember fighting over the years.
Oh.
And then the man sitting at the back of the cave says,
I know that face.
It's Emilio.
It is. I've got like a mask on. I take the mask off.
Do you have a big beard?
I've got a bit of a beard.
I'd run and hug him.
I'd disappear and
What?
stand behind him. And then hug him from behind.
Hug me from behind.
This is my world, Mateo.
Why do you sound so menacing?
I'm not being menacing. I'm just showing you the powers I've got.
You're still hugging me from behind at this
So
point.
I'm hugging you from behind, and I teleport, and I'm hugging both of you.
Why,
I think.
I don't know how to feel.
Why are you so powerful in this world, Emilio?
Eh?
Saw you die, and now you're this powerful being in this dream world.
It's my world.
this
Whatever
off
I think happens.
Shit, where's that
think.
gone? I've launched that. Oh, there it is.
It's been a long time, boys.
It has.
3 years by hour.
20. I thought you'd have come sooner.
We buried your corpse.
I'm stood here.
That you are.
Well,
I'm alive. Or maybe I'm a figment of your imagination. You'll never know.
I mourned for you. I'll start crying.
I turn the tears into gold.
and so yeah, as you're crying, gold things like sort of shatter onto the
Ching,
floor.
ching, 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 ching.
Oh god, you've given it way too much power. You've given it way too much power. Definitely too much power.
So did you bring us here?
Yeah, was this your doing? It's this world. What is
I
this?
met Melba.
Yeah, he met Melba in this world. Melba and they got chatting and they realised they had a friend in common.
She's a lovely girl.
So she brought me here to see you. Why didn't she just tell me? Emilio's alive. She was like, someone's gonna see you, and I was like,
She thought nobody would believe her.
that's true. I probably
Yeah,
wouldn't.
but we've seen
Considering
some
how very
crazy
difficult.
shit.
Yeah, then again, who knows? My sanity is at like 10. I probably believe anything.
You probably see him every night.
Yeah, in the fridge.
I'm still a vampire though.
So now you're like
Just a
all-powerful dream being, a vampire.
I'm pretty strong.
Okay.
Right. Well, we Melba's taking us on a boat to see something. Are you coming?
Can do. I've got nothing else to do.
Well, can you leave this world?
I don't know. I've tried. 20 years I've tried.
Wow. Well, Melba's got like a door that we just walk through. Oh no, we're asleep. We're asleep, aren't we?
See, what body am I going to go back to if I'm buried?
Well, we could go dig you up. 3 years.
Maybe.
I don't know how good that body's gonna be. We could find a new body for you.
I don't know if it'll work. We could try.
This is getting kind of dark.
Who's your favourite celebrity? I'll kidnap.
There's that boy called Desmond you could put him in.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
the law.
I've been Emilio all along as Desmond. Oh, revenge against the adventure bastards.
Who left you in this
That would be
world?
deep.
I nearly bit Melba once, but I realized I'm not hungry in this world, so it's fine.
So you're not a vampire anymore.
I don't hunger like a vampire. I don't sleep. So you think I've had 20 years of no sleep, no eating, just concentrating on getting out. I'm no further forward.
Got a nice cave though.
I'm just going to quickly throw in there that it didn't look like you were trying to get out when we came in here.
Yeah, you were just chilling in your cool medieval outfit.
I was thinking,
Oh, have you
we
got a
have
sword?
this long, I can have anything.
Is it a cane sword?
It's a cane sword. What else would it be? The imagination's not that good.
So is that a mission to get you out of here?
I don't know. What's
We asked
Melba's?
Melba.
I don't know.
Yeah, ask Melba.
Let's find Melba and talk to her.
Why did you bring us here, Melba?
She's not here.
Oh, she not.
No, she's at the docks.
Oh, right. So, well, we met her at the docks.
Head to the docks.
Okay, yeah. So you head to the docks, and she's chatting with an older woman who's looks like the captain of this massive white ship. Like the ship's all like bright white. Like looks like it's almost made of glass, like white glass kind of thing. And she says I've arranged our passage. We should get going. It's a few days trip to Seranian.
On this glass boat.
Yeah, it's one of the finest ships in the Dreamlands.
What are we going for? Sorry.
Yeah, wait.
It says it's Christmas. The many people from Kingsport have access to the Dreamlands, and we're throwing at my castle. We're throwing a huge party tonight, and I wanted to invite you some of my.
Emilio, you told us this was your world. How come she has a castle?
There's some things I can't control. This world doesn't belong to me. I've just learned how to live and survive. You can be killed here. Just a warning.
Yeah. She does. She says you should be careful. Yeah. Oh, I didn't mention. Although this is a dream, if you do get hurt here, you will be hurt in the real world. So please be careful.
Or else I would have cut both your heads off for a laugh.
Whoa!
If you couldn't, that'd be awesome.
Emilio got dark.
Jesus.
Just for revenge.
Revenge? What the fuck did we do?
Cut your head off.
Before we go, is there anything we can do to help Emilio back into the real world after this?
She says that's beyond my knowledge. She says, I mean, I've only just started exploring the. I've had a few years to explore this place, but I've never seen anything that allow creatures that don't exist in the real world to cross over. Not that I know of.
Okay, we'll figure something out.
But he said, but I guess that makes it a bit of a bittersweet reunion. But I mean, all of you can come to the party, and we can have some fun times together. I'm sure whatever you're in Kingsport, you can spend time with Emilio. But I don't know how. I mean, I know people do outside of Kingsport do access the dreaming, but I don't know how. I never had the ability until I moved here.
Okay. We'll enjoy our reunion, and then we'll get down to business after.
Right, so you're taking the boat?
Yes. Boat time.
Right, so the three of you, or well, four of you, I guess, with Melba as well, board the Great White Ship, and it starts sailing across over the ocean towards a huge castle that you can see like on the horizon. But also on the horizon, but more to the right, you see a tall, dark black tower with like smoke pouring out of it.
That looks like a fun place.
What pouring out of it, did you say?
Smoke.
Oh, smoke.
Smoke.
We don't go there.
Yeah.
Sound like Mufasa talking.
Melba says, yeah, that tower has only appeared over the past few days. She says, I don't know where it came from, but I am a little worried about it because this Seranian's always been a peaceful land, but it doesn't look whatever's going on in that tower doesn't look particularly peaceful.
In the past few days in this world would be within one day of the real world, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that may have arrived at the same time as we did.
Well, I hope you didn't bring it. Did you bring a tower?
Didn't bring it with us on purpose.
I wish I had a castle.
says, but I did. She says, but I did suspect that you guys who've been seeing so much and strange things in the world would be able to exist within the Dreamlands. I says you might.
Makes sense.
It says the longer you spend here, the more you might be able to manifest similar powers as your friend here. And she shows you. She like picks up a rope, and she sort of like holds it and it suddenly turns into a stick.
Witchcraft.
And she says, yeah, but my MP feels a lot weaker after doing it.
I know that feel.
Do that in the real world.
But yeah, she says
I
that.
can do that in the real world.
Turn my skin into rocks. Come on.
And she says, yeah, she says the rules here are a little different. Everything here is a dream, and so it's easy to. Well, it's not easy, but with the right thought and focus and energy, you can reshape things around you. But
Oh, Emilio, can you fly?
If I want,
Come on, man.
If I want.
I don't know.
Just a bit.
I turn into a bat. So I'm still preserving the powers of them. When can I not fly?
It'll cost you 2 MP to do that, by the way.
I'll hold on to this one for now. Matteo. I'll maybe show you later.
So Emilio is just as convincing a vampire as ever.
Yeah.
As the ship sails across the ocean, you realise that the captain and anyone else on the ship refers to Melba as the White Maiden, and you're apparently heading towards the continent known as Cellarface, and in particular the town of Serenian. Well, these names are all great, by the way. To the castle of Mitsivador.
Mitsivador.
I'm not going to remember any of these names.
I know. I don't know.
Cellophane.
Yeah.
Familiar with them. We'll be fine.
Your mic's not down, Carlo.
Sorry, I'm having to sneak a bit to eat. As long as Emilio is familiar with these places, we'll be fine. We don't need to remember them.
I mean, Emilio's spent the last 20 years travelling these lands, so you're roughly
everywhere.
maybe not. But...
Except
Most
that Black
places.
Tower.
Except that Black Tower.
Well, that Black Tower wasn't there until recently.
Yeah.
So he's not been everywhere, there's no point.
Wow.
Desert lands, ocean lands. I can breathe underwater, can't I?
Is this like flying?
I like all this
Breathe underwater.
stuff. All this stuff you've been telling us, Perrin hasn't confirmed much of it.
Because it's true. He doesn't have to agree. He doesn't know. I was there for 20 years. I've fought dragons. Everything.
Again, I can neither confirm nor deny.
That's a whole different adventure. Emilio's travels.
That's the spin-off show. It's just one man role play. It's just
Wow, telling a story like Morgan Freeman.
I could write the book on that. No problem at all.
Anyway, so as the ship approaches the continent, I mean, this is essentially like 2 days travel. You've been
I've been meditating the entire time.
you've been given a large cabin on the ship, and you've been given meals, and you're looked after well, because everyone treats you with great respect because you're the guests of the White Maiden, and they all greatly respect Melba. She looks she looks
And I won her a teddy bear.
yeah, she looks older, more regal, more respectable, I guess, in the Dreamlands. Like she's
More mature.
Wait, is that awkward? Like, mature enough we could be attracted to her, or
you're like nearly 50.
I'm 40, mate. Get it right.
She likes me though.
Oh,
I'm
no.
not
I can
surprised.
again. I can neither confirm nor deny.
Well, just ask Melba.
Who you dating in this
She used to
world?
like me when she was I used to keep her safe from the dangerous stuff.
And she says, Emilio's certainly have been of great help in these times.
20 years
You're powering up there, Emilio.
to realise you had a mutual friend in me.
Well, no, she hasn't been visiting the Dreamlands anywhere near as long. She's
I
only
only met her last year.
Still a
I don't
year.
know.
How'd you get here? Oh, I came with my friend. What's his name?
But it was a long while before she realised it didn't immediately come up in conversation. Do you know Matteo?
Everyone knows Mateo.
But yeah, within the last few months, you finally realised that you had that she is related to you. Anyway, as you approach the land, you can see that the castle in the distance also has smoke pouring out of the top of it.
Is this normal?
And she says, "No, this isn't right at all." She says, something terrible must have happened."
What?
Do our weapons work here?
Yeah, why not?
Oh,
Yeah, I've got
we'd all get swords.
Mine's like transformed to like a majestic like unicorn horn boomerang thing with like a silver blade.
No, well that's kind of true. Your weapons would I mean, there's some text in here I missed. She says,
I want a gun blade.
It says things here tend to be from around 500 years ago, so you won't find any cars or flashlights or telephones or
We're gonna be
radios.
godlike. They'll be like, "Let us battle."
But again, your weapons and things will turn into like things that fit more of the period, basically.
Snakes.
So like melee weapons turn into swords and things like that, and guns will turn into bows and arrows and things like that.
So boomerang will turn.
Boomerang will turn into a boomerang, but it'll be like a more medieval boomerang.
A more medieval boomerang.
So
Okay.
worse.
But in your case, in Russell, it's just a better shoe.
Jeez, 1 minute.
Fucking, it's a knight's boot. Like.
Yeah.
I forgot to heal after last week. I've been cruising around on 7 health.
It says, she says, "You are now healed."
Last time before. It's been 3 years. I'll get my MP
Stop
back.
rubbing it in. It's been 20.
Wait,
She's,
so do you age here?
I mean,
I'm older,
So you're 20 years older?
so I'm like 60.
yeah,
Then do you
Oh
look
my
60?
God.
That's the question.
it's up to him.
I'm kind of handsome still. To be honest, I was a vampire, so I haven't aged like a real 60-year-old.
Anyway, because ultimately, how you look in the Dreamlands is more a projection of how you feel rather than necessarily a physical property.
I'm massive.
By
Absolutely
that image that I
shredded.
posted before.
Yeah.
Full head of hair down to my ankles. Fabio.
So that before was me in the real world, and that's me now in the dream world. I'm exactly the same.
You're exactly the same. But yeah, so when you get off the ship, you head over to the castle, like on horseback, and the castle is in flames, and she's like, she's horrified.
No.
Emilio,
My
use
luscious locks
amazing
flowing
magic
behind
and
me.
fire out.
I can what?
Use your amazing magic.
That
to,
looks
like,
too
fire out.
powerful for me, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay.
So you wanted me to say, parent?
Can we test to see if we've got any powers yet? Can I like try and turn some grass into like gold or something?
Yeah, go on, give it a try. Give me a roll.
Roll.
And take 1 MP off.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you take out a tuft of grass, and it turns into a small, like a handful of like gold dust.
I did it. I can
Shall I
feel-
make an
I feel
attempt?
I can feel the
put the fire
power
out?
flowing through me.
Me ask you, you'd be aware that would take a lot of your MP.
To do what?
I kind of just want to start like pulling the ocean.
Like a water bender.
I mean, it's the kind of thing you could do.
I'm weak at the moment. I've
no,
just been fighting a dragon.
But if you did it, you'd have to rest because you'd lose a lot of MP for it.
Yeah,
Basically.
I know my strength.
Can we have like a training montage where we all learn how to earth things?
Well, right now, Melba's running into the castle, screaming, "Oh my god!" Says, "What's going on? What's going on?" Inside, like there's the noise of screaming, and there's like creatures running around the room.
What do they look like?
I pull my cape off, and it turns into a shield. And then like I put my hand out, and a sword appears. I'm like topless, loads of scars, burns. I'm just a badass.
I got a shield and I'm topless with a sword.
Well, the sword's my walking cane now, and the cape's now a shield.
And your clothes are just what meld into your
No,
body.
I'm topless.
All right, okay.
Apart from like like a Roman, like crotch plate, maybe.
like a gladiator.
Like I'm like a gladiator, basically.
Right, okay.
It's got a bat symbol on the
I'm
shield.
guessing my Lee Enfield turns into a crossbow.
Yeah.
My knife turns into a sword or a
Or
short
dagger.
sword.
A knife would be a dagger.
Oh, so
Well,
what turns
well,
into a sword?
Can I
My brass
transform too?
knuckles.
Can I try to transform?
Transform, magical girl Russell.
Got Carlo. I guess your knife could turn into a sword.
Short sword.
Yeah.
Cool. What's my brass knuckle turn into?
Brass knuckle.
A little buckler. Can it be a little buckler?
Yeah, sure.
I've got a tiny little buckler. I'm going to parry some bitches.
Anyway, so you see creature. You see two. Well, there's a bunch of creatures, but two of them on the ground floor in the hallway where you are. But they are tall bipedal creatures covered in fur, with a hideous face and with horns and hooves.
How far away are they?
Two of them are running towards you. Your little group.
Aim for the heads.
Oh, it's time. I fire the crossbow.
So what's combat order here? It's Dex, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I'm out first.
it's Kieran. I think it's Kieran asking
Jump really
Carlo.
high.
The Incredible Hulk jump.
Grab it.
Guess we'll see if my boomerang's any better in the magical world.
I hope it is.
Oh.
So these two creatures are running at you.
Fucking unicorn
Who's
horn
first,
boomerang.
Russell?
Here we go.
It's Russell first.
Oh, that hits. That hits.
Oh.
Oh, I feel so much better in this one. I might not leave.
Stay with me, Russell.
Oh, fuck's sake.
for one damage.
Damn it.
What the fucking hate?
Wow, that boomerang is ass.
Wow.
Right. So the warshoe bounces off the head of one of the creatures, but I mean, luckily for you, it flings back up into the air, so you can probably catch it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
you
doesn't
force
If
grab
it
it down.
doesn't, I'm gonna fucking use magic every time to fucking pull it back. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's cool. I like that.
But yeah. Anyway, that one flings back, so you
I'm gonna
grab
do that,
it.
make that cost like 1 MP a ton and just fucking grab it again.
1 MP.
Let's do that.
Anyway, so it is Emilio's turn.
Oh, let's show off. Bam. So, see, how am I? Because statistically, I don't know what damage my shit does.
Just call it the same damage as the stuff you had before.
Okay.
Didn't have this stuff before.
I mean,
but
essentially, like take your
Equipment and
actually, you didn't have any weapons on here before,
No,
did you?
I've got brass knuckle and bite
Oh, so this sword and shield you've made need to
is
be.
purely for show.
I would
At this
presume
point.
I would presume you picked up a slightly better weapon than 1d3 plus 1 though, since in the time you're here. I'm going to modify your sheet.
You make me a bit of a beast.
Well,
I'll
not a
be
bit.
fine with
Just
that.
Can we quickly make new stats for the new weapons and stuff? We've
no.
just
Mostly you're using existing stats.
Oh, actually, my knife does loads of damage. Holy shit! This my sword's a beast. It's a moonlight greatsword.
Oh, actually, yeah. I'm gonna give. Ask you.
D20.
No, I ask you. That's your sword now.
Where you putting it? Where you putting
It's on the character.
Oh, is it a beast?
Okay.
It's not beast. It's not particularly that
Pretty
strong.
good.
Anyway,
Is it 1d8 plus 1d4 though?
I'm not telling you.
Because mine is.
actually, it might make a sword better.
Yes.
There we go. Right. Okay. So ask you. It's Emilio. You step out with your sword and your shield.
And where are they at in relation to me right now?
right-
Side by side.
I mean, they're in front of you. You'd have to run forward and attack, but
I run forward like with this sword like that, and I want to go through them both.
oh no, but then they're standing side by side. You won't be able to
Oh,
do
they
that.
stand side by side. Okay. I just cleave through the one on the left. I just go straight for his body and try to cut him in half.
All right. Well, give us a roll then.
1d100.
D100 to see if you hit. Oh my god! So
Can press the roll. Press the roll. use your magic.
Yeah,
You
this
miss
is
and that-
my world.
So
Tell me where the sword misses. Now
You can't press those in combat.
no, but I'll tell you what you could do because of his abilities and
Dream
the
bow.
thing. He could lunge forward with your sword, swing, but the thing could like the
Pull it in
creature
towards us.
the creature kind of ducks backwards, but then you could burn an MP to kind of teleport forward slightly and take the
Blink.
backswing.
That's exactly what I do. And I'm behind it now. And cut its spine up.
Actually, yeah, you teleport and rotate yourself so the sword arc continues and
Yes.
but you need to roll again.
And I'm laughing as
you
well.
swing, and then as you miss, you teleport, and you're behind it. And you carry on.
Yeah.
And I'm laughing my head off. Right,
Can
here
I
we
do
go.
this shit?
You probably wouldn't be.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, you hit.
Oh, get in. Right, now what do you need to know?
Now to roll 1d8 plus 2.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Oh, that's big damage.
No, that's not.
Is it not? Oh, I forget
Three.
how this works.
3 damage.
Yeah. So you do what initially you do quite an impressive move. Is that you lunge forward, you swing, it dodges, you blink forward, like actually get a cut, but even still you only manage to graze it.
These are stronger than normal. Who's created these beasts?
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah. It's
Oh, what
Matteo.
can I do? So I've got my sword. I want to think about some hilarious tactic. Can I No, I don't have all these powers, do I? Can I do some weak, almost powerful stuff?
Well, what do you want to try?
I want it to run
Probably have
towards.
to roll
I
whatever
want to
it
cut.
is.
I want it to not I want to cut so hard it sends a
Blast.
a
of
wave.
the-
Yeah, like a cutting wave. So I don't actually hit it with the sword, but the air's like.
I mean, roll to hit and it'll cost you 2 MP whether you hit or not.
Oh, it's happening. Okay, nothing
So
happened.
so no, take 2 MP off your thing and I'll explain.
Oh.
So yeah, you trying to sort of harness the power of the
I
Dreamlands.
feel something. I'll
So
get it. I'll get
you
it.
run forward, focus your energy, and swing your sword, trying to put energy out. But you put up so much energy, you sort of destabilize yourself, and your sword just sort of swings out of your control.
Does the blast hit my shield?
Yeah. Well, actually, it wouldn't, but you kind of lean your shield up to deflect it just to show off.
Oh.
I thought you guys would have been
sharp.
stronger.
We've been here 20 minutes, not 20 years.
I guess so.
Mr. 3 damage.
Just you wait.
Right,
Just you wait.
Just you wait. Just you wait, mate.
right. So
These are going to be quite strong.
the creatures take their turns. So yeah, they come at you with they charge at Amelia with their claws.
And you want me to react? Or...
No, hold on, I'm rolling.
Okay. Just take slash. Watch this, guys. Cuts it in half. It's 2 of me.
Right, so both the creatures kind of try to claw at you. One completely one of them you just bash away with your shield, but the other one, while you're bashing that away, gets a cut down the front of you.
Nothing that won't heal.
Did you write this whole scenario for Askew?
No, and it does 1 damage to you.
1 damage, okay. It'll heal. Actually, that's quite a lot of damage.
And then it is Russell's turn.
Trying to think if I can use my Can I use my existing magic
Make a fucking whirlwind with the boomerang. Throw it so hard, a big fucking whirlwind sweeps him up.
Because obviously, bear in mind, most of the magic that here is mostly mild transformation is what has been done. It's not actual particularly strong spells. So I mean, you could
Yeah,
still...
that's I'm thinking I don't know if I can come.
Your imagination's the limit here.
And your MP.
My MP is the limit. I'm gonna take my hatchet out.
Okay.
So what will this be medieval times? It will be a hatchet.
It'd be a big axe.
Be an axe.
Yeah. Be a big fucking battle axe.
A big bag. There's a one-handed thing in the real world.
Yeah, but I know, but it's transformed. It's become more
Oh,
epic.
is that what it is? So I get my fucking like I think I'm like Gimli, like Australian Gimli, mate. And I just fucking like actually no, because it's still right here. I'm gonna
spin out.
roll forward across the floor. I'm gonna take it off my back like this, fucking swing round like this, fucking go right into the curtain, go back again. My headphone guy doesn't like that. So then I can come around like fucking wham, like up in the guy's jaw.
Okay.
Oh, like it's two-handed, but when you hit up, you let go.
Yeah, like like come up two-handed and then fucking like go and fucking swing it right round
Golf
like that.
swing.
I'm gonna need to roll.
Yeah, give me a roll.
Let's hope it works.
Oh, it misses.
So essentially like Mateo here, you're like getting to grips with this new world, and you take this really elaborate swing that looks super impressive, but doesn't really even come close to them. You're like you totally misjudge their distance.
Whoa.
You totally misjudge the distance, and you're just like, he's just
Looking
watching.
at the guy like, oh, g'day, mate.
Punches you. One punch.
Emilio.
For the record, I'm weaker because you two guys are here. You're like bringing back reality too much. So I'm
Just another. I cannot confirm or deny.
Yeah,
No,
I can neither confirm nor deny this.
Right, so am I stood next to these two things?
Yeah. You're like, you're in the midst of it.
Have I still got? Hold on, sorry. I should have checked. 20. That's not enough damage. Okay. I just swing right down through one of them. I've had enough. So I'm gonna roll for it.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, that's me damage.
Oh!
No,
That's
you
me
rolled-
damage. Sorry.
Hype then 6 up. Oh, you missed.
Do I miss?
Oh, no, your sword you hit, yeah.
75.
Yeah.
75 hit.
Then I'll do it. Should I do another damage roll?
Yeah.
Just to be fair.
What the fuck?
Boom!
Hit.
So yeah, he just like fucking smacks this.
Wow, max damage as well.
Oh,
It is reduced to not. There's a huge crack down the floor.
Yeah, I mean the creature isn't dead, but it's only got one leg now.
Oh, is it not? Okay. Oh, it's just a leg stood there.
No, yeah, it's basically you managed to cut down through one of its legs, and it's like balancing between its leg and its tail now to try and stay up. And it screams in agony as you make this cut through it.
I catch the scream. In this world, I'm a sound collector.
Okay, you catch the scream, and you put that in your pocket for later.
Yes, I need that to fight a demon in another land. We'll open up the bag.
Like mostly, but weirdly, it's mostly cows screaming in the bag.
Man's got to eat. Man's gotta eat. Dreams up a cow and then kills it.
Yeah, kills it.
Like,
That's
you just dream up burgers.
Sadly, there's no burgers in the Dreamlands.
Oh.
No.
Until you invent them.
That's where I want to leave. I'm happy to stay here apart from that.
Need a McDonald's.
Mateo.
Also, they're both up, but one of them's like super weak.
Yeah.
I want to go for the strong one. I want to do something badass.
Do it.
Oh, I don't. Can I like run and jump and try and plunge down into or land on its head like that?
Or like push it off with your legs to like pull out the sword out.
Yeah, then slice out.
Then backflip off it.
Okay, I'm gonna try something. Is that one man or
this.
two for this?
What are you trying to do? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Run and jump onto its head and like land on its head with the sword down,
Oh, this would just be a 1 MP kind of attempt.
and then I want to rip the sword out.
All right, burn an
Oh,
MP.
that's 10 MP.
Well, I don't know if that hits.
Uh,
I don't know what my sword skill is.
oh, that hits. Yeah.
Nice. So the damage is the same as the dagger was.
Yeah.
Oh, which is quite a lot actually. Well, potentially. Only the tip goes in.
This was the full health one, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Now I'm on its head. Great. Oh.
Yeah, so you've managed to leap up and you're on the
stuck in.
yeah, and you've got your sword stuck into the back of this
Trying
creature.
to grab me. Get off.
He's like,
Shadow Crosser style. Back.
so now it's their turn. So the injured one begins to run off.
Oh, go
One
on.
leg and tail.
Russell's gonna boomerang.
Just force push it.
The other one uses its turn to try and throw Mateo off.
My hair flowing in the wind.
Can you give me a strength roll, Mateo?
What? Sorry?
Roll a d100.
Oh God.
Have you got like Nakali hair when he transforms?
Yeah.
Okay, so it manages to fling you off. So yeah, use its turn just to like grab. Yeah, just pulls you off.
I shoot him on the way down with my one-handed crossbow.
Nah, that's right. So yeah, that's their turn. And so it is Russell.
Fucking get the boomerang from my waist and fucking as a spin, gonna like that one that's running away. Fucking be like fucking like I'm like fucking gonna spin through the air at this cunt. Like I'm gonna fucking like. Okay, I need to roll now.
Okay.
Kieran's going nuts.
Oh, fucking hell! Crit.
Do you finally feel the power of the
Was that a
dream
crit?
Yeah, that was a crit.
Yeah, it was a crit. That guy just fucking explodes open like.
Yeah, so yeah, the one that's running trying to run in the distance, like this massive warshoe just comes like flings him and just splats him to the wall.
See you later, mate.
Then it's Emilio.
So the other one's next to me. It's
Yeah.
looking. I don't know. I don't
Just
care.
knock my tail off.
I do a backflip and stab it in the head. Then no, actually, I'm just gonna cut it off. I'll just swing.
Oh, I like a lazy swing.
Yes, because I've had enough.
Yeah, give me that hit.
That's the kind of sound you made.
Damage roll.
After I did 23, 20 damage.
Yep.
I've had enough.
Damage.
My power's returning.
Yeah, so you managed to get a really good swing, and you cut off one of its arms. And
I catch the arm.
Put it in your bag.
Ah!
Stop by.
What? Well, I didn't see what you did.
Start eating it.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I forgot you don't eat in this world, do you?
I don't have to.
You guys have eaten in this world while you're on the boat.
Okay.
I mean, Emilio can eat. He's just being weird.
It's just
I'm shredded for a reason.
Only eating
Well,
chicken
yeah,
since
yeah.
he got here.
0.5% body fat.
So yeah, it is Mateo.
Finish him off.
Oh, I just run and stab it in the face. Boom.
Okay.
That's no mana required, right?
Yeah, no matter. Stabbing in the face.
Does that hit?
Turn MP.
It does actually. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god. Boom.
Right.
Oh.
So yeah, that one drops down to the floor in a pile of a bloody mess as well.
I pull the sword out and like swipe it so all the blood flies off and put it away.
So yeah, these two creatures die. In the distance, you can hear I forgot her name now. Thingy.
Melba.
Melba screaming, Mateo, Mateo. Oh, I mean,
I fucking turn and use 5 mana to launch myself towards the location.
you're only gonna need like 2 for that.
Okay.
Use
I
5
thought
mana.
So yeah, you force push yourself forward across the room. You blast through the doors into what looks like a library.
Sword.
And just in time to see as 2 creatures grab Melba and
Pull
like
her off.
vanish in a puff of smoke.
Oh, that's bullshit. I vanished in a puff of smoke as well and follow them.
And yeah, she's gone.
I run to the site where they disappeared from. I start looking at the floor and trying to find something spot hidden.
Roll. Give me a spot hidden roll.
I see nothing.
And where are my glasses?
You're like, Was this the
My
room?
vision's still blurry from the blood.
Yeah, you're like, was it this room or?
Has the
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 hair, all the hair's
disappearance
in my face. I'm not used to it.
has the disappearance left like a trail of smoke in the air? Can I smell the smoke?
You follow, you know.
Hold on a sec.
I teleport in the room. Thum.
Yeah, you would know that they've teleported out away from the castle, probably into the forest nearby.
Follow me.
Put my sword away.
If you wander back, follow me.
Did Emilio always talk like that?
I don't know. He's picked up a
Been
lot of
20 years.
sounds.
He's a weird dude.
He's collecting voices and sounds. Before you leave, steal your voice.
Fucking hell.
Not steal it, surely copy it.
No,
No steal.
he's going to take your voice.
I may not, but we'll see.
So what are you going to do?
Follow him to the forest. March on.
All right. So as you sort of leave the castle, you can see that the attack on the castle seems to have stopped, and all of the remaining creatures seem to have disappeared. And there's sort of like people in bloody like beaten states all around you. As you leave.
Can we help these people?
Oh, don't help them.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys head into the forest. You can see like the forest is like there's like a pathway like been torn through it, like the forest is like the trees have been ripped apart to like allow someone to move free because it's quite a dense forest. Like there isn't like a natural pathway through, and so instead you can see this trail as just like claws have torn their way through the forest.
Is it dark in the forest?
It's darker because it's so dense. You can't see the sunlight as clearly. Like there's like rays coming down between like the foliage and stuff. So there is some light, but it's quite dark in the forest.
I drop the shield, and as it hits the ground, it turns into a staff with like a flame on the end.
You're gonna have to use MP to do that though.
I'll do MP.
Yeah, okay, that'd be like 2 MP to make that change.
Oh, so I just want to spend an MP. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll for anything? See, that's cool.
I've got to save some MP for Flesh Ward. That's my trump card.
Ultimate
you
move.
do, yeah.
It is. It's badass. Especially if I've got a sword. Throw me the shield, Emilio. Oh, go full Flesh Ward.
So you guys just gonna follow the trail through the forest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the forest trail is actually quite long, and it actually is going to take you days to get to.
Is there any would using tracking here be of any advantage, or would it not make a difference?
I might speed up the trip.
Is it worth doing, or does it matter?
That's up to you.
Maybe we can catch
Fucking
him by
roll for it.
surprise. Catch him so quickly, we catch him by surprise.
Fucking hell, I failed that again. It's like my best skill. I
Alright.
keep failing.
So yeah, I mean, although it's like a pretty clean path through the forest, you're not making great progress, and you have to stop to camp for the night partway through. And
I wouldn't stop.
you have to stop.
They've got Melba.
You can feel your energy sort of dripping away from you, dripping away.
Oh, right. Like I get knackered in the forest.
Yeah, you're just tired.
Oh, right. Not like the forest is sucking me off or anything.
I can neither confirm.
Maybe
What's
that's
that?
the way Emilio was just like, yeah, you're sucking him
Theo
off.
wants to stay here. Let's stay here.
This forest is doing wonders for my complexion. Do we get our like mana and shit back?
Yeah, you'll get like 1d6 mana.
Oh yeah, I'll take a mana back.
1d6 MP back.
Oh, only 1d6. Oh god, I thought we got. Oh.
What were you rolling for there? Sorry.
Boom, baby! All of my mana.
MP regen.
Oh, we're all trying that. Okay.
I'm full mana now.
I only need
Oh, I
one.
should have got more nuts in that fight.
What happens if you run out of mana? What is it like a?
If you spend real mana, like you're doing illusions right now, if you spend real mana, bear in mind it also costs you sanity.
Ah,
Yeah.
What you're doing right now is just mild illusions. You're not really like changing
It's,
the nature of the reality.
Oh, I am.
It's well, yeah, but you're different.
I'm a god here.
It's lucid dreaming, isn't it? It's similar
Yeah,
to-
yeah. It's lucid dreaming.
So it's only like this is just the way we perceive it. We're not actually losing sanity. We're losing our what we think is mana, but
Well,
it's
it's
just
like you're using internal
perception,
energy, like
yeah.
your mystical energy is being used, but you're not. It's not like by using real Cthulhu magic, you're actually calling on dark forces that affect your sanity. This isn't. This is just a dream.
If you two weren't here, you know how I'd be stronger? If we seen them running off a mile away, I could pull the earth towards us, and it'd be right in front of us.
I can definitely neither confirm nor deny he has this ability.
But you two are weaker than me. But imagine, like, just me. They're miles away in the distance, and I pull the earth in.
Why don't we just leave then? You sort this business out.
Nah.
I'm starting to doubt your powers are as
I'll pull it up.
as all-encompassing as you
How
claim.
long
I'm
have you
good.
been in this world, Emilio?
20 years. I turn your tears to gold.
I turn grass to gold.
One strand.
No, a handful of strands. Cry. See if I can turn it
Beginner's luck.
into- Cry. See if I can turn it into gold.
Beginner's luck.
Maybe you're a natural dreamer, Mateo. If you don't shut up, I'll steal your voice.
I wake up. My pants are ruined.
No way.
Oh, that's
Tears of gold.
an amazing dream.
Fucking hell.
Melba was in it. Rust was in it.
Oh, that would be such a cop out if I ended this and you just wake up and it was all literally a dream.
I'd be good. I have hope that I can get to the real world.
Yeah. I'm staying.
I'm gonna give you a little mini flashback now. By the way.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's just shooting around our heads.
Where we're
I've been on
sleeping
something.
in dream world.
Yeah, well, yeah. As you're sitting around the campfire, the forest is getting cold for the night, and you put on some well, at least Matteo and Russell put on woolen mittens to keep you warm that were given to you as Christmas present from Gretchen. She gave like hand knitted items to everybody as a gift for the family.
Okay.
But yeah, I meant to mention that earlier and didn't.
So that's incredibly important. I'm sure we wouldn't know how important that was otherwise.
Yeah. I mean, I'd meant to mention that she'd given you like gloves and stuff, but I'd forgotten.
Okay.
But yeah,
All of a sudden,
Toast
very line the
mittens.
witch in the wardrobe.
You can rip through the dream world wall and dive into the real world.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Swim into this.